Hello everyone, Falcolution here with its very first video on how to make an Epic Games game. Today I'm starting with who am I? No, what I already say, I'm Falcolution, and we're gonna make an endless runner game. We started the video with multiple videos, every week one video. I already got a lot of video material for it, so we're gonna make an endless runner like I said before. What's an endless runner? Now think of it like Subway Surfer or Temple Runner, games like that. As you can see, we already have one screen over here. This is basically the demo I'm going to show you. That's what we actually are going to make. So here we have like the menu. We are logged in, so you'll also be able to log into your game from your game on your phone or wherever you want to export your game on. Let's press start to check what's going to happen. Also this loading screen, we are going to make it. And here you see our character. It's running. We can slide under obstacles like that. We can collect coins. We can jump over. We can basically that's basically what we are gonna do right now. You can collect coins, and you can see on the top left corner you see the coins we already have, and after the plus icons you see the coins we are collecting right now. And on the right upper side you see our current score. Oh, and I die. You see here, you see our current score, and over here is our high score. And that's an interesting thing because our high score is also something that we put on in the leaderboard, so you can see other players run their high score. As you can see, I pressed back to my menu. I was dead again. And here you have back on our main menu. We have inventory and a shop. Those two are not completed yet, so I'm not clicking them. But you can imagine when you buy something in the shop, like a character or power-ups, and in the inventory you can see what you're already having or selecting your character. The leaderboards is also something. As you can see here, we have our current coins, so every coin we have right now, including the ones we just collected. And here we have our high score. So if you press on leaderboard, you can see my name and you see my high score. So if we have more people playing the game, you can see all their high scores, so you can basically see who's the best in the game. You have also opened my leaderboards, but you see two of them right now because that was one with development options. So that's not gonna happen in the actual tutorial. But this is basically it, what we're gonna do. So let's dive into it. So before we're gonna start creating our game, we need the software to be able to create the game, of course. Well, for this tutorial I'm using Unreal Engine 5.5. Before you can use Unreal Engine you need the Epic Games Launcher. You can go to epicgames.com. You come to this particular website. You press here on the download icon, and when you download it, just install the launcher, and that's basically it. Install it and log in it. And for the people who already have the Epic Games Launcher, you don't have to do this, of course. If you have downloaded it, you come to this screen, and you're logged in, of course. And if you have this screen in front of you, you press Epic Game Engine, or Unreal Engine, I mean. And then you see here engine versions. I already have two of them. You probably have something like this, but then with 5.5 and then the number behind that. If you have that, you select the 5.5 version and you press install and just follow the installation the way it should be. So after you completely install the Unreal Engine, you can press this launch button and then a window like this one will pop up. Here we are actually gonna create our game. So for our game we are gonna select the third person template. So everything we need like animations and things like that are already in the project. Target platform, I keep it on desktop, but you can select what you want. Doesn't really matter because you can change it later on. The quality presets I always put on scalable. And you can also do this later on, but for me it's like, and I did it before already, so you can select which quality you want in the viewport as well. So if it's a really heavy game, you can make it less graphical, so you can still play it while you're basically busy with your game itself. Make sure you have starter content on. Here you have your project location, so basically where you're gonna install the project itself. It's handy to keep that in mind where it is, because in the next video we will also add animations to that folder, so you need to physically go to that folder and push or copy and paste animations over there. And here we have our project name. In here we're gonna I'm gonna make it my underscore endless underscore runner. So it's for me easy to find it back. You can name it whatever you like, but it's handy if you keep the same one as that I do. As soon as you have this, you press create, and then it's gonna create the project. It takes a while, so I will be back in a few seconds. So when the engine is finally completely running up, basically what we're gonna do now is press the small play button to check if everything is working the way it should be working in the beginning. So press play. You use the right mouse button and move around like this. Oh, you don't need the right mouse button, you can do it without it. To check if the mouse is working properly, use the WASD buttons to move around like this. And press the space bar to see if we can jump. And if everything is working the way it should be working, we can press escape. And then we go to our content browser, that's the one over here. We right click here. We create a new folder and we call it a 01/score, and then we call it, we make it underscore like this, and we call it game. The reason why I do it like this is because as you can see here, it's 01 in the beginning. That makes sure that it's always on the top one, so you cannot search a lot because you can find it with one eye peek. We open up the game map. And in this game map we make two more folders. One we make called blueprints. And we create another one and we call that one maps. Like that. Now we have two maps. We click on the blueprints folder. And here we're gonna make a new game mode. So we right click, blueprint class. And after that a game mode base. Basically what's saying here, it's basically the rules of the game itself. We click it and we call this one BP from blueprint. So it's always when you open other projects or things from other people, when it's a BP you can always see that's a blueprint. Underscore, and we go at runner, and then it's a game mode, so we end with GM. No need for it, but we do it so we can always remember, oh yeah, it's a game mode. We save everything, save selected, and we have that. So what we do now is we go to the viewport of our actual game. So that's basically this third person map right now. Create file, or we click on file and we create a new level. And we select the basic one so that the lighting, the floor, everything is basically what we want the level to be. So we click that one, we press create. In here, we select and we click BP underscore runner game mode. So this level needs to have the runner rules basically. Now we go to the project settings over here. We go to maps and modes. The default game mode, we leave it, we put it on game mode, just normal game mode. Like this. We're probably gonna change that later on again, but editor starter map. We're gonna make, oh wait, I forgot one thing. We need to actually save the level before we can use it. So you click back on the level, we're gonna click file, we're gonna select a save current level, and then we come to this nice save as part, we click on the game, we click on the maps, and we give our map the name L underscore runner. And why I'm doing that, L for level, and it's the runner map, so it's actually the map where everything is gonna happen, so that's why we call it L underscore runner, and we save it. And now we can go to the project settings like we did before, but too early. And on the editor starter map, we click and we select L underscore runner. Like this. Basically, when we start up our Unreal Engine now, or our project itself, it starts like this, the way we are right now. And that's basically it. So this, guys, was the first video of my Endless Runner tutorial. I hope you guys liked it and enjoyed it. Feel free to do a thumbs up. Subscribe for more videos, and yeah, I also have a Discord in the description and a Patreon account. So if you are interested in my game files, that's possible, or just want to support me, I also like that. Then you can go to my Patreon, and when you get become member, you get all the assets for free, and otherwise you can buy just one chapter, what you like. But that was everything, and thanks for watching again, and see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.